The phone call came on a quiet Tuesday afternoon, 5 days before Thanksgiving. I was in my kitchen, stirring soup and humming softly, already thinking about the pumpkin pie I'd bake for our family tradition. When I saw Mom's name on the screen, I smiled and answered warmly. "Hey Mom, I was just thinking about Emma, we need to talk." Her voice was flat, almost nervous. "This year, it's better if you don't come to Thanksgiving dinner." The spoon slipped from my hand and clattered into the sink. I stood there frozen, staring at the wall. "What do you mean I shouldn't come?" She sighed heavily. "Your sister Emily is bringing her new boyfriend. He's very successful, from a good family. She wants everything to be perfect, she thinks. Having you there might create tension." I could barely breathe. Tension? Mom, I'm her sister. I've been part of every Thanksgiving since I was born. "I know, sweetheart. But Emily was very clear. She doesn't want you there this year." That single sentence shattered something deep inside me. After years of being the steady one, the responsible one, the daughter who never asked for anything, I was being uninvited from my own family's table like an unwanted guest. What they didn't know, what none of them could possibly imagine, was that I held my sister's entire fortune in my hands. Let me take you back 7 years. When our grandmother passed, she left everything: stocks, real estate, investments totaling over $15 million to my younger sister, Emily. But Grandma knew Emily's wild spending habits too well. So she made me the trustee. I was the one who controlled the money until Emily turned 30. I managed every withdrawal, every investment, every decision. My parents were furious at the time. They wanted that money flowing freely. But I honored Grandma's wishes. I protected it, even while I watched them spoil Emily with everything she wanted. Even while I worked 2 jobs and lived modestly so I could make sure the inheritance stayed safe. I told myself that one day they would see my value, that my quiet sacrifices would matter. They never did. After Mom's call, the messages flooded in. First from Dad: "Don't make this difficult. Emma, let your sister have her moment." Then from Emily herself: "You've always been jealous of me. Just stay away this one time." Their words broke me. I sat on my bedroom floor that night, tears streaming down my face, feeling completely invisible. The daughter who fixed everything, who covered for Emily's mistakes, who protected their precious fortune, was now being thrown away so the golden child could shine. The pain was overwhelming. I felt abandoned, worthless, and deeply betrayed by the people who were supposed to love me most. For hours, I questioned everything: my place in the family, my worth, even my love for them. But in that darkness, something powerful began to awaken. The quiet strength I had buried for years finally started to rise. Thanksgiving Day arrived. I didn't call. I didn't beg. I simply waited. Around 7 in the evening, my phone started ringing non-stop. First Mom, then Dad, then Emily. I finally picked up. "Emma, what have you done?" Mom's voice was shaking with panic. "Emily just got an alert. Her monthly allowance has been completely frozen. Her boyfriend is asking questions. She's hysterical." I spoke calmly, my voice steady for the first time in days. "I told you before, I control the trust. Every single dollar. And after the way you all treated me, I decided it was time to protect what Grandma entrusted to me." Dad grabbed the phone, furious. "You can't do this to your sister." "I can, Dad. And I just did. Maybe now you'll understand. That respect and love aren't things you can throw away when they're inconvenient." Emily got on the line next, crying and pleading. She promised to change. She called me every emotional name she could think of. My parents tried guilt, apologies, even showing up at my door the next day. But the damage was done. I spent that Thanksgiving alone. But for the first time in years, I felt truly free. I cooked a small meal for myself, lit a candle, and sat in peaceful silence. No more pretending, no more shrinking myself so others could feel big. In the weeks that followed, Emily's perfect boyfriend distanced himself once the money became uncertain. My parents watched their golden child fall apart, forced to finally face the consequences of their choices. Moral reflection: I still control the inheritance, and I will continue to protect it until I believe it will be used with respect and wisdom. Family should never make you feel small so someone else can shine brighter. Love should never come with conditions. And sometimes the most powerful revenge isn't loud or cruel. It's simply choosing to stop letting people use you. If you've ever been the reliable one who got pushed aside, if you've ever been uninvited from your own family's table, know this: your worth was never dependent on their approval. You are enough. And sometimes, protecting your peace is the greatest revenge of all.